Alright, hello and welcome back to the Steins visual novel. We are just dealing with a missing banana that we tossed in the microwave, and we are going to see the conclusion to that now. So hopefully we fit it all in this part. So we each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. I reach for the bunch of bananas. Ni. Okabe says, "What the?" Look at that. The jellified banana is back on the bunch. It was in the microwave. This one. The green one. The jellified one. Was non-jellified. Normal, in the microwave, and it turned to that, and it's back on the bunch. They're on to something. They are on to something. Impossible. Impossible! Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave name subject to change. But now, there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas. Ah. Daru says, "Oh, poo, what the heck is going on?" Daru notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him. Wait, how many bananas are in the lab right now? Okabe says. Daru says, "Just these, I think." Okabe says, "Is this gel banana attached to the same stem as the banana you just picked?" Daru says, "I don't know, man. I wasn't paying attention." Daru says, "It doesn't look like it was ever plucked. No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal." Nay, Daru. Could this possibly be? Okabe says. The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if we were to explain it as I saw it, the banana that was inside the phone wave name subject to change returned instantly to its bunch. In other words, Okabe says, "A teleporter. We've invented a teleporter." An unknown person says, "Oh." I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge. A girl says, and this is where I think it was episode 2, the end of episode 2 of the anime where it ended. Unknown girl says, "That looks like an interesting experiment." Okabe says, "Who's there?" My heart just skipped a beat. I turn towards the voice in surprise. And get pierced by a sharp stare. Well, 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 look who it is. Okabe says, impossible. What are you doing here?
若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名をザ・ゾンビ。
The 18-year-old genius girl, a sadist who humiliates men in public, also known as the zombie. Okabe says.
マキセ・クリス。
Makise Krisu. He continued.
説明セリフをつ。
Dara says, nice exposition, bro.
誰がゾンビだ誰が
Kurisu says, who are you calling a zombie?
一体どういうことだ。何が目的でここへ。
Okabe says, what is the meaning of this? What is your purpose here?
あなたに会いに来たの岡部倫太郎さんあじゃなくて
Oh, don't you dare blink like that at me. Don't you dare. Kurisu says, I'm here to see you. Okabe Rintaro-san, or is it Hoen Kyoma-san? Oh, she's interesting. I think she was 17 in the anime. That music. Listen to that. Just the aura of intrigue. Oh. My gosh, so well done. That's the thing with anime, with soundtracks and stuff, just phenomenal. Anyhow, Mate, how the heck does she know my real name? His real Namai. I've never spoken it in front of her.
そうか。やはり貴様。機関に所属するエージェント。しかも特殊能力者だな。
Okabe says, I was right. You're one of the organization's top agents. An Esper with superhuman powers.
それならば、不死であることもうなずける。
No wonder you rose from the dead, he continued.
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ
Huh. Kurisu responds, I'm not dead, alright? Please stop killing me off.
星田さんこの人何とかしてもらえませんか
Hashida-san, can you do something about this guy? She says to Daru.
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたから、オカリンは混乱してると思われ。
Daru says, you came at a bad time, Makise. She, with Okrin freaking out like this. Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why?
誰？裏切ったのか？
Have you betrayed me, Daru? Okabe says.
オカリン暴走しすぎ。
Daru says, calm down, man.
マキセ・クリスに弱みを握られたか？それとも色化に惑わされたか？
Okabe says, are you being blackmailed? Or did she seduce you? The 3D women are his weakness. Probably more so the 2D ones. I glare at Kurisu. That music. He's my right-hand man. How dare you?
許さんぞ。このビーチが。
Wow. Okabe shouts, you've crossed the line. Bleep. I'm not gonna swear.
落ち着け
Good influence on folks. Kurisu responds, get a hold of yourself. Kurisu's eyes flashed dangerously, I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine constructed to replace the dead Kurisu. Is that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told.
この場所のことは 昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。
Oh
あ
my
なたの
gosh.
名前もね。
Not as the mine no name. Kurisu says Hashida-san gave me the address after yesterday's lecture. He also told me your name. Oh boy. That's all. The truth is, kind of a letdown. Yeah, he just mounting out a molehill in his mind about things.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
Wild imagination. Okabe says, so you're here to see me, is that it?
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Alright, Kurisu says yes. You claim to have seen me die. I came to see if that was the truth or just a pathetic excuse to grope me. I came for the answer. Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a hentai yesterday. I didn't mean to say that. Wouldn't normally say that. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. So now we're into like episode 3 of the anime, I think. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right?
でも今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり私の予測が証明されたということ。
Kurisu says, but your current behavior is all the answer I need. It was all an act to grope me. My initial hypothesis was correct.
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
Okabe says, not so fast. There's more to this than you know. I must clear my name or I'll be labeled as a hentai forever.
まあそのことは今はいいんです。
Kurisu says, anyway, let's put that aside for now. Really?
え、いいのか?
Really? Okabe says, and I said, that's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. But that, for now, part bothers me. Stipulation. She's in control. Kurisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Whoop. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Not much in the chest, though. Okay, what? Ocarine, what are you thinking, man? Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. I think she looks quite fine. What about you, comparative to Okabe? I think Okabe is just talking silly. So yeah, her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell this area's off limits? There's that music again.
そういえばまともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
Alright, Kurisu says, I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Makise Kurisu des. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Pleased to meet you. She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
Kurisu says, you can't even shake hands? Are all Japanese men this difficult? Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops.
欧米か?
Okabe says, you're not Japanese?
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
Kurisu says, I've lived in America for 7 years. What about it?
欧米か。
Okabe says America. See, that was the mysterious thing. I don't know. It was kind of like, to me, a bit mysterious and kind of unknown, because there's this detail and this detail about it. You know, one, you know, she's here or there, or America or in Japan, or whatever the case, temporarily here or there, or was really here, or from here or there, or whatever the case. So I just like the concrete. But anyhow, we are actually out of time. Makise Kurisu is in the lab after the experiment, and I guess we will pick up next time. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more of the Steins Gate visual novel. I'm trying to do it fairly well, so I will see you up ahead, and eventually we will get to other visual novels. Dangonronpa is the goal to get to, but we're just practicing, trying to fine-tune and refine ourselves and prepare ourselves, practice for such a visual novel and not to mess up. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you up ahead. Take care, cool.